Good morning, boys and girls. Hang on, let me just turn the TV down a little bit. Got GB News on, watching Patrick Christie, the man. Right, it is currently 6:45 in the morning. I'm up, I went to bed last night about 9:30. I've woke up wide awake, I've had a shower, I've done breakfast. We've got a toasted bacon sandwich, covered in brown sauce. We've done ourselves a nice cup of tea. Can't go wrong with a cup of char, can you? Lovely jubbly. Right, I'm not meeting G until 7 o'clock. So I've got about an hour until I meet G. It's going to take me 5 minutes to eat and drink this, so there you go. Is it called? Yeah, it is. Look, 6:10 in the morning. Right, this is going to be my last fishing day today, because next week I'm working overtime on the Monday. And the week after, that is it. That's when we are doing our road trip down to Devon and doing all the South Coast. Down to starting at Dorset, Chesil Beach, South Coast, all the way through. Right, we are off, as you've seen by the thumbnail, we are going to Lowestoft today. We're going to do a bit of fishing on Lowestoft Pier. I believe it's just me and G. Paul was going to come, but I don't think he is now. But he might do, but he might not. But he's thinking about it. I sound like Keir Starmer now, don't I? Just can't make a decision. It's either yes or no, mate. Do you know what I mean? Right. We're going to start calling Paul Keir Starmer. Paul, it's either yes or no. Are you coming? Well, when you look at the facts and you know, are you coming fishing? Yes or no? Yeah, but if you take into account, right, we're going to start calling him Keir Starmer. Right, there you go. Enough politics. It's only 6:45 in the morning. I'm going to munch this down. I'm going to have me a cup of tea. I'm going to sit around for an hour. I'm going to wait for G. And I'm going to see all you lovely people when I am down on Lowestoft Beach. Why did I say it like that? Lowestoft Beach. Right, I'll see you soon. Right, and that is it. It is 6:45. Well, coming up to 6:45. That went quite quick, actually. Right, I'm all ready to go. I spoke to G. G's not had breakfast, so we're still going to be stopping at Greg's or McDonald's or something, because he's going to grab something to eat. And knowing me, I'll probably still have another breakfast, because I'm a bit of a fatty. Right, I think we're ready to go. Right, let me grab my phone. That should be all charged up. Yeah, 6:43. Right, TV off. Boom. Turn the amp off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Right, that's it. Everything's done. Ready to go. Right, lights, lights, lights. Right, I've got my rods, my baits in there. I've got my drink, my hat, my boots. I say 2 degrees, so I'm going to be wearing my bib and braces. Right, that's everything. Right, let's go and meet G. I'll see you in Lowestoft. Right, here we are, just arrived. Say good morning, G. Morning. Right, that is Claremont Pier. Last time we fished here, we fished to the left-hand side of the pier, but we're going to give it a little try to the right-hand side. So that's it. We're going to start unloading the car, getting all the bits out. Morning, Mr. Bus Driver. We're going to start getting all the bits out, and yeah, we'll take a walk across. Oh, and here we are. Yeah, so we just literally, that's the Claremont Pier there. We're parked on the main road, just the other side of that. That is all free parking along there as well, which is handy. So this is South Beach, Lowestoft. Literally, that building there in front of me, that is the CFAS building. So that is the start of Pakefield Beach up there. That's where G was fishing last week. He was fishing Pakefield. But this is still classed as Lowestoft. I think that's South Parade, South Marine. And as soon as it gets to that building, that starts Lowestoft, Pakefield. Right, it is cold. I'm not going to lie, my hands are getting cold already. It was only 2 degrees when I got in the car. Windscreen was iced up. But I've got the old bib, braces on. I've got a woolly hat in there, and I've got some thermal gloves as well. So we are going to stay warm. Right, I think we're chasing the tide down. I'm going to double check in a minute. But I think high tide, I think it was about 7ish this morning. What is the time now? Because we did stop, we did get a bite to eat. Yep, I've had 2 breakfasts today. G bought me a sausage and egg McMuffin meal. Right, it is now 5 to 8. Right, let's start getting set up. Come on. Here we are, all set up, ready to do our first class. First class? Well, I am first class, yeah, that's right. I'm going to do my first cast, and I am first class. Right, right hand side we have a 2-hook flapper rig. We got some blacks on the top. They were frozen, but they've been thawed out. And we got squid bait on the bottom. And left hand side we got blacks on top, and we got some squid on the bottom. Right, let's get these out, come on. Oh, Jay, I'm going for a swim. Mate. can you swim in this? We are out there. I kid you not, it is absolutely bitter down here this morning. It's like 2 degrees. My fingers are numb, like literally numb. There's 2 women down there and they are in the sea swimming. Sod that. Sod that. How are they in that? How are you in that swimming? My God, my fingers are numb. My squid's not thawed out properly. My squid's still a little bit frozen. So when I was touching that as well, oh, I'm glad I put my beaver braces on. Because these are it's going to keep my hands warm. Well, I've got my gloves. I've got some gloves in there. Anyway, that's it. We are out. Right, that is it. Hat is on. Thermal gloves are on. Mate, it is so bitter. I tell you. Oh my God. But it's only going to get worse, isn't it? You've got to think 2 weeks. We're going to be down, like I say, Chesil Beach, and then we're going Southbourne, Eastbourne, Hastings, Dungey, Hive. Oh man, you think in a couple of weeks time that's going to be absolutely bitter down there. Oh well, I'm still on my first cast. They've been out there about 15 minutes or so. They haven't even murmured at all. I'll give it another couple of minutes and I'll bring it in, just check the baits on there, check the weed. Oh, I don't think there's any weed because I've seen G reel in. He's only got the 1 rod out for the moment. He's just put 1 out. He's going to see how he gets on with 1 and he's going to put the other 1 out in a bit. I've gone straight out with the 2. But obviously it's really sandy beach, really sandy, and the sand continues all the way out, so you do get a lot of crabs along here. Same as with G. Like I say, he was fishing just up there, Pakefield Beach last week, and he was getting pestered by the crabs. It's exactly the same kind of terrain. That's a good word, isn't it? It's that's good, isn't it? You tell someone went to school, exactly the same terrain as it is up there. There we go, first cast, and we've pulled out a little dab. Tiny, and he has taken the hook right down. Look, it's coming out the other side, right under his gill there, look. He's taking it right down. But we haven't blanked. I think that's fish number 10, no blank. Right, let's get him off. Oh, so fresh bait has gone on them and they have gone back out, but that's all right, innit? First cast, we've had a fish. Like I say, I think that is number 10 in a row now, no blank. Isn't it amazing, isn't it? You reel it in, you know there's a fish on there. As soon as you know there's a fish on there, you forget all about the cold. It warms you up straight away. You bring it in, you're still warm, you're getting the school drills, you're unhooking it, you're throwing it back, you're messing around, putting bait on, you cast it out, you're all busy, you forget all about the cold. As soon as you cast out and you stand there for a second, you're like, oh man, it's bloody well cold today. So that is the secret, that is the key. Just keep catching fish and it keeps you warm. That is the key. He was a tiny little dab. Do you know what? I thought I was going to have trouble getting the hook out of him. He took it right down, but I've got the school drills. Once I went down, he literally, and it just comes straight back up. So he went back in. Whether he's going to survive or not is another thing. Like I say, when they're tiny little dabs like that, their survival rate is quite slim. But either way, a bigger fish will either eat him or a seagull, or so if he's died, he will not go to waste. It's part of the food chain. Something will have him for breakfast. But that's it. We're off. We've run it all left hand side. That little flicker then as well. Just so I'm talking to you guys, I've got 2 rods on there. They've got the same traces, the same weights, the same distance, so they're both going through the same waves. So if one's moving and one's not, it kind of makes me think, right, is something on there? Because if it was the waves, then they'd both be kind of moving. So, right, I want to keep my eye on them. Hopefully we can come back soon with fish at number 2. Oi, oi, there we go. Look at them for a whiting. Fat boy, mate. Nice fat boy's just come out on the right hand side. What did he go for? He went for the lug. Right, we get him unhooked and we get him off. Nice fat boy. Oh man, he's a fat boy. Let's give him a quick little measure up. Get down there, mate. Lie down flat. Come on, go flat, go flat, go flat. Let's get him down there. 34, mate. He's a 34, little fat boy. Right, we're getting back. Hey. Well, left hand side. Oh, not as big as that whiting, but we pulled out a rockling, and I need a rockling for my species hunt. And we just pulled one out. That's another tick off my species hunt list. Come on, mate, what a day's fishing this is turning out to be. Hey, look at that. We've had 3 fish out. We've had a dab, tiny little baby one. We had a whiting, absolute bit of a monster one. What was he, 34 centimetres? And then we had a 3 bearded rockling out. I've not had any rockling this year at all. I haven't had a 3 bearded or 5 bearded. So that is another tick for my species hunt list. I think I'm now 13, 14 species. I did say last week, I did write down, what did I get last week that was a new species? I got something, was it last week? Week before? And I wrote it down. I need to write this one down. I will have a count up today, see what I've got. Man, fishing is going good. Our mate Sean's just popped down. He's come down to see us, to come and say hello. What is the time now? What time did we start fishing? I think it's about 8:15, 10 to 8. 9:15. Bloody hell. Hour and a half we've been down there. That is absolutely flown by. Oh, that's good though, isn't it, man? 3 different species we've had out so far. 3 fish, all different, all good. Oh, right, well that's it. Well, I just had a little chat with my mate Sean. He's just moved. We're just chatting to this guy here. There's a guy just come down, local man. Lived there all his life. And he's telling me and G that he used to fish right on the end of the pier years ago. And he said the cod that used to come out off the end of that pier. I think he said he'd done a 2-hour session once and he had about 6 cod off that pier. But I've said it before, the fishing has changed over the years. The fishing has changed, hasn't it? It's changed everywhere. And then his phone started ringing. And it's his brother. And he's on FaceTime. I was just having a chat with his brother. His brother's in Australia, mate. How mad is that when you're standing on a beach in Lowestoft and you're talking to someone on FaceTime and they're in Australia? How mad is that? And we're all standing there with our bloody hats on and hoodies and all the rest of it. And his brother's just there in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. That's alright for some, innit? Alright for some. I said to him, do you still fish? And he goes, nah. He goes, I'll give it up. He goes, I'll just play golf now. I was like, yeah, mate, you've caught everything out. You've caught them all. That's why there's nothing left. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to reel in a minute, check the bait. Because like I say, you know what? I don't think I've been pestered by crabs too much. When I've reeled in, I've either had fish on there or the bait has kind of been on there. So the crabs aren't really about too much at the moment. But I'm going to keep every 20 minutes or so, keep checking it. Because if there's no bait on there, there's no point in them being out there, is there? So we'll have a little reel in, we'll check it, we'll get some fresh bait on and we'll get it back out. But so far, like I say, we are doing okay. 3 fish, 3 different species. Here we are, another little dab, tiny little one. All mottled, very mottled skin he's got on him. Very mottled. But we're getting him unhooked. I got a matey down here talking, he goes, I wouldn't even put that on camera if I was you. But that's an ugly look. He is, isn't he? But you got to show the good with the bad, don't you? Right, we're getting him unhooked. Fresh bait on, and we've gone back out. I was only reeling in to check the bait. I didn't even know that fish was on there. I was literally just reeling in. I thought I'd check the bait, and yeah, little dab. And that old geezer, mate. He goes, "What? You're getting your camera out to film him?" You got to show the good with the bad, haven't you? Because if I go to someone later, oh, I caught 15 fish, they'll be like, oh, but you only showed. So I show everything I catch. I show, and if I don't catch, obviously you see that as well. But like I say, that's been a good few weeks since I've had a blank. Right, G's off the bar, G's up and running. He's putting fish out up there as well. So if you want to know what species he's putting out and how many fish he's putting out, then G's fishing experience. You get on there, you go see what he's doing. I'm doing okay down here, 4 fish, but he's only got the 1 rod out still. That's what I said just now. I said, man, he's only just started putting a few fish out. I said, you catching up? He goes, yeah, but he goes, but you have got 2 rods out, so I've got 4 hooks out, do you know what I mean? He's only got the 2 out there. He's reeling in now. I don't normally show what G has caught, but oh, I think he was snagged then. Do you know what? I thought he was on something bloody big then. The old boy was telling me that stingrays have been coming out off this beach, and someone's pulled out, oh mate, I forget what he said. I think he said it was like a 13, 14 pound stingray come out just up off Pakefield up there. I actually thought G was bringing out something really decent, and that rod was really bending in, but I think he was caught up on something, because all of a sudden it pinged and it come loose. Yeah. Oh, I was going to go running down. I don't normally show what he catches, but yeah, I thought it might be the only chance I get to put a decent fish on this camera. Right, fresh bait is on there, come on. Oh, you know what, there have been quite a few people on the beach with dogs today. And that's the first dog that's come up beside pestering me. And she's just put him on the lead and she's walking him off. So far today, all the dogs have been alright, they've all just walked straight past. I don't know what happened there. Geez, Rod just nearly flew off the bloody rod rest then. Geez, Rod just nearly fell over. He just stepped off, I think. No, he's, oh mate, I think he's onto something big down there. Let me see what's going on, I ain't going to film it. Oh, here we go, another tiny little dab. Another little one. I'll tell you what, I just pulled loads of weed out then as well, the weed's starting to build up. So when I cast out now, I'm not going to cast out so far. Well, G's had a bit of action up there on that rod. G's fishing experience, that's what you need to watch. Right, I'm going to get him off, I'm going to reel the other rod in, and then we're going to start moving this down a little bit. Well, I've moved down the beach a little bit. We was sort of set up there. We've come down, we're a bit nearer the, so kind of the line is missing the waves now. But the rods are still picking a bit, there's quite a bit of weed. Although G's just reeled in twice and he's brought no weed out at all. And yet when I've reeled in, I've been bringing out big clumps of weed. So I haven't cast as far this time. I've only got out sort of 40 odd yards, 50 yards. I mean, it might have just been a bit washing through. As quick as the weed can appear, like the weed can disappear. So hopefully it was just, I mean, hopefully it was just a little bit of the weed washing through. Yeah, we've moved down, right, we put all fresh bait on, we've gone back out. I don't know what the time is, it's absolutely flying by today. To think we started fishing at about 7:45. What is it now? 10:15. So that's 2.5 hours we've been fishing. Literally feels like I've been down here about half an hour. Like literally, it has absolutely flown by today. Absolutely flown by. What have we had as well? 5 fish have we had? See that right hand side, that is weed there. It's pulled down, it was doing that, and then it's just released, sprung back up. That is weed on the line. Yeah, I think that's 5 fish. I think, what we had, 3 dabs, whiting, rockling. Oi, come mate, out of it, oi, 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 oi. Double whammy mate, 2 at a time. Whiting, took the squid. Sorry, the whitings took the worm. And we got a whiting down there, he's a bit more of a fat boy. He's took the squid down the bottom there. Look at that, 2 at a time. Right, we're getting these off and we're getting them back out. Whee. Well, I've just pinged off, but something took the rod. I got this one out and I got the 2 whiting off, and then the whole rod rest went over. But I don't know if it was weed, like Jesus brought out a clump of weed there. I don't know if it was enough weed though to actually pull the whole rod over. I started reeling in, retrieving, it was coming in, and it literally got about 20 yards out and just got stuck, and it was having none of it. And I've walked all the way up there with it, I walked all the way down, I put it on rewind to let the waves try and like knock it back off. I tried a bit of everything, and then in the end it just pinged, the line just pinged, it went. So I don't know, that's one of them, I'm never going to know if that was a decent sized fish and it's buried its life. If it was a big ray and it's buried down into the sand, it could have dug itself down, you just don't know. But even if it was a clump of weed, like obviously why weren't it pulling through the water? What was it getting caught on there? Oh man, that's one of them, I'll never know. Right, I'm going to get fresh bait on this one. That's the one I had the 2 whiting out on. We'll get some fresh bait on that, we'll get that out. I'm going to try and avoid that little section there though. I'm going to cast it right out to the right hand side. I'm not sure if we're going to reset that left one up now. I think we're only going to fish about another hour or so anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to bother resetting that one up. Let's just get this one sorted out anyway, we'll get this back out. Right, I think we might be calling it. I reeled that other one in, that's come back full of weed. I've gone back out again, that's been out there about 10 minutes. I cast it again, right over in that direction. Already my line is like right over there, towards where that pier is. Because I've got the leader on there as well, because I've got a shock leader on there. Obviously where the weed's catching on the shock leader line, it's catching on the top eye, so I'm able to pick that off before I can then... Right, let's reel this in, let's see how much weed's on there this time. This might be it now, we might call it. Let's have a look. that's where we stop, guys. Right, loads of weed on the stop knot where the knot was. I've had to like, not stop knot, where the knot is for the shock leader. And then as I'm pulling it, oh mate, the same dog again, exactly the same dog again. And as I'm pulling it, I've got caught up with the line I lost last time. I was pulling that line out with it. So I've tried to pull that out, see if I can retrieve my weight, but that line just ended up snapping. Oh man, I'm out of breath. Who needs to go to the gym? Just go fishing and pull loads of weed in. Right, that is it. We've called it. We're done. I'm back in the car. That last one I pulled in, weed again. I actually thought it got snagged on the other line. I thought I was going to retrieve my other weight I lost, but no, ended up losing the lot. So, but I've had a good fish. I think I had about 7 fish, 3 different species, new species for the hunt. So I had a little tick off that. Like I say, if you want to see how G got on, G's fishing experience, head over to him. Right, I am 17 subscribers short of 2,000. In 2 weeks' time, that's my next fish. That is when we're going to Chesil. I want to be on 2,000 for when I go to Chesil. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, you know what to bloody do, don't you? You know what to do, yeah? Hit that bloody subscribe button now, or I'm going to come around your house, I'll find you. I've got ways and means.
And if he gets to 2,000, he's going to dress as a woman again. Hey, I can't wait.
Don't know about that.
You are, Dave.
Right, guys, a massive thanks for watching the video. Like I say, next time I see you probably will be when we are down in Chesil. So I will catch you all on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Hey.